guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Maria and I do videos on cooking, cleaning, motherhood, so basically anything and everything, just like what moms do, right? But if you notice, we are in a new space. We just recently moved. We got a little rental house because we're in a little limbo stage. We want to figure out where we want to live. We have a lot of clutter that we need to declutter. Basically, this area right here is actually the play area for the kids / office for me. And now I'm realizing this is not a very good idea because I don't think the two really mix well. But I think when they're napping, I can work on my computer here, and then I take my computer away and then they can play here because yeah, but this is what I decided to do, and this is the space that I think will be perfect for this purpose. We don't need a bigger space. We need less stuff. That's my mindset now. And less junk, less stress. Anyways, if you need a little head start to get things going and getting rid of things and organizing and making your new year a better year, and how this video can help. And I will be starting in this room because it is the messiest. As you can see here, we just threw things in and nothing is really where it's supposed to be, just kids stuff, but all in one space and not really well organized.
I don't know about you guys, but when I see clutter, I get major anxiety, and unfortunately we live in a lot of clutter because we just tend to have too many things. So this year, my main focus is to get rid of as many things that we just don't need, give away to people who actually need it, that will use it. Our kids are getting older, so the toys that they were playing before, they don't really play with them anymore. And so obviously the first step is just clearing everything out, go through the inventory, and then I'm just gonna wipe down the shelves, and then I'm putting in some bins. I'm reusing absolutely everything that I have. I didn't buy one new single bin. I'm happy that I have white bins because they blend in really well, and I like the ones that are clear as well, which I'll be using. But these are nice to keep things that you don't want your kids to see, because if they're gonna see, they're gonna want it. So things that are like paint and Play-Doh or something that I don't want them to ask for, I will keep in those white bins. And then in the clear ones, I'll have something that they can actually just grab themselves and obviously see what's in there. Here I'm just putting all the bins on the shelves just to see how everything is going to look with everything that I have on hand. If I needed to get more, I would have gotten some, but ended up not buying any because everything fit perfectly. These were actually from my freezer, which don't fit in the freezer anymore, so I ended up reusing them here.
So I kind of have a layout now. Now I just have to figure out where things would go, because obviously in the clear containers, I'm probably going to want to put something that they can easily grab. And when it comes to kids, you want something very easily accessible, and very lightweight. So all these are pretty lightweight. There's no glass or anything, just plastic. And then probably these containers, I would put something like this, something I don't want them to, gravitate towards, and something we can do as a activity together. So it's kind of higher up. And then so are these bins. And then obviously all the clear ones will be toys, anything that they're more than happy to grab. And for example, I already organized some monster trucks, and again, an easy clear container. And it's super light. I'm not gonna do like huge ones, so something that my kid can grab and lift and have no issue. And then I really hope it's gonna inspire them to put things back. Hopefully it'll be a fun activity for them to put things where they belong. And I'm thinking these would probably go somewhere over here. But now I'm just gonna try to group things together, figure out where they go, and then put them in here. And whatever I don't need, any broken toys or anything like that, that's gonna go to I'm gonna toss it. It's gonna go to trash, because you always hope that you're gonna find that one missing piece eventually, but you never will. So don't even, my recommendation, don't even waste your life doing it. Just toss it, especially if it's like a small little toy, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to put things in categories and then figure out where everything goes, and then fill more of these up with cars or anything that has significant amount of volume, like blocks or something like that, and then I can put it here. And then obviously I will label everything before I start organizing things and putting them where they belong. I just want to show you that all of this is a huge mess and it's giving me major anxiety right now. So, but it's okay. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna organize them, and then this room will be very, very organized and clean, and the kids will have a lot of fun here, hopefully, because if there's less stuff, I feel like they're gonna play better.
Now I'm finally tackling all the clutter that's in the room, and I'm just taking everything out, and then anything that's going back in there, actually that will belong in the room. Instead of taking things out and then keeping things in there, I'm just starting with a clean slate. So basically everything's going, and then if I really need it or my kids really want to play with it, then I'll put it back in the room and find room for it.
We want our lives to be like a dream, but we get stuck in reality. You feel the same, you know what I mean. Time to make a change. Aren't you fed up? Aren't you curious? What we could do if we put some trust into ourselves before time is up. Take a leap of faith. Let's get lost in the night. Let's say yes to our lives and not be so damn predictable.
Please tell me if any one of you have problems staying focused and staying on track. Obviously, yes, we can blame it on the holidays. We always do that. But to me, I feel clean, organized space helps you to think better, in my opinion, especially for the little ones. I feel like their play area or their room should always be, you know, more organized and clean and clutter free. I just feel that it helps them to develop better. Again, that's my mindset, but overall, my goal is to stay focused, stay on track, and I value those people who are always organized. And the type A, I mean, I wish I was that type of person, but I'm not. But I can do my best to, you know, make my house, make my home not only homey, but to make it more livable and, you know, enjoyable in a sense of less clutter, less mess. And hopefully my kids can pick on that and grow into, you know, adults that will pick up their stuff.
Leaves a wide way. This could be our someday. This could be our someday. This could be our someday. Time is a thief, so why wait? This could be our someday. This could be our someday. This could be our someday. Time is a thief, so why wait? This could be our.
Now that the room is completely clutter-free, I'm putting things into bins and organizing, and after going through inventory of everything, I realized I don't have enough educational games for the kids, so I'll have to invest in that. But it's actually nice to put things in the room that you actually do need versus take things out, because I think it's a lot harder to get rid of something when you're like, oh, I might use this again, but or the kids are going to play with this again. But once you start putting things in the room that you know that they'll play with, I think less will go into the room. And I just recently got this vacuum mop and it is so helpful. If you have kids or pets and you need to quickly clean up, and it mops and cleans at the same time. It's brilliant and it self-cleans. So I didn't think I would like it as much, but now I actually enjoy washing the floors. I've never thought I would say that. It's quite therapeutic, to be honest. So, and you'll be surprised how dirty your floors are. I'll have it linked in my description box below if you guys are interested, but this is amazing. Legos are a little tricky for me, but everything that is still a set, I'm just going to put it in a Ziploc bag and in a bin. And I will only take that bin out when we're doing it together because my kids are still too young to build Legos on their own. And then all the other Lego pieces that are just miscellaneous ones are going to be in a separate bin, so they can always grab that and just play by themselves.
How did we end up here in the corner, looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't want to talk anymore.
So in these little containers, I'm gonna have all kinds of toys, something to build, like, you know, like building dinosaurs or little cars, whatever. And then in here, this is where I have extra sets that I can throw in there, and I'm gonna switch. So they're hidden so nobody really sees them. And then I'll just switch it around like every month or so.
You have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
Since my son loves doing puzzles, I'm dedicating this drawer just for puzzles that he can just easily open the drawer and grab whatever he wants. He's not the best at, you know, putting it back where it needs to go, but kids are kids.
You used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see.
So here I just have sets, games, and something learning basically. And here, this drawer I have games, and then just like learning shapes and sizes, numbers, puzzles. This is where all the coloring stuff is, coloring books. So they can just grab it and, you know, go for it. And then here I have all the costumes, because kids do love to dress up. So we just have a bunch of costumes here for them. Some dinosaurs. Andrew likes to play with the little people, and then he can just easily grab them. Here I have some of Austin's stuff, and then they can grab the love playing doctor here. And then this is just like a little game that they play, like building. And then I had to figure out where to put this guy, so he's just gonna stay here until Austin gets sick of him. more building blocks. This is more for Andrew, and then monster trucks, then paint, Play-Doh, molding clay, all that stuff is up on top and they can't even see it. Then we have Legos and then Lego sets. So that's something I'll be doing with Austin together. And then here, he can just play on his own. And then this is accessories for the Play-Doh. And then as we get more of these, I'll just put them in here. And then I just decided to have some books here. If we do want to read a book, we can grab a book here, and it's a different book than they have in their bedroom, so it's not for sleepy time. This is just random fun stories, flashcards, and then right here I have something that's called On the Go. Basically, when we're going somewhere, I can easily grab 1 or 2 of these for the road. It keeps them busy for 10-20 minutes. And then all of the coloring stuff is right here. Bins, I just have everything that needs to be like built. This is miscellaneous, completely miscellaneous. And then this is for the little people. Like, you put them in here, and Andrew loves them, so I'm gonna leave that here for him to play with. And then lots of cars, too many cars. And then I have, this is Lego sets that are for Andrew, so they're a little bit bigger. So it's easier for him to build his Lego. And then building blocks here just for fun. And here we have more puzzles. They're all mixed up, but it's okay because even if I put them nicely together, they'll be mixed up again. So as long as they're in one area, I'm okay. And then they like to play with these little cars. This is my little office area, basically.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you some inspiration to do some decluttering and organizing the most daunting area in your house. And if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
I'm a